changes that are causing challenges in our companies, causing poor performance, causing higher turnover, causing lost sales, causing difficult transitions from father to son and son to daughter, causing challenges all throughout our businesses. It turns out, when you look deeply, that what's causing these challenges is not really their perspective on these things. Yeah, their perspectives have changed. Their perspectives on things are different than Xers' perspective on things and Boomers' perspective on things. But that's okay. That happens with any generational change. What's driving the differences more than anything else are our perceptions of their perspectives. We perceive their perspective on being rewarded and being promoted as entitled. We perceive their perspective on communication and technology as disrespectful or distracting. We perceive their perspective on work environments and work-life balance as unmotivated and lazy. The challenge comes from our perception of their perspectives. And believe you me, perceptions of perspectives can absolutely tear us apart. They can have negative effects on our organizations. They are now. What makes it worse, what's helping to tear us apart, is you've got media, you've got websites and television shows and commentators and blogs and radio shows that are doing nothing but emphasizing the differences. They emphasize the differences to get ratings and to get clicks and to get ad revenue and to get attention and eyeballs. They emphasize the differences. The bottom line on it is, by emphasizing the differences, you expand the differences. If you're constantly emphasizing what's different about us, then everybody perceives those differences in an extreme way, and it actually ends up expanding them. We're in a place right now in a generational change in our workforce and our organization, small, medium, and large. I don't care what size your company is, small, medium, and large. We're in a position now where our perception of their perspectives is killing us. The companies that are trying to embrace these issues are overcorrecting. They're doing too much. We don't need beer fridges and ping pong tables in every office in America. The ones that call themselves progressive are overcorrecting. And then there's some that are just sticking their head in the sand and aren't doing anything. Neither one of those options is the right option. We're making decisions to ignore the changes and push them aside, or overcorrect to the changes because of a misperception of how big our differences are. The differences aren't that big. The differences are superficial. They're on the outside. Perceptions and perspectives are real. I'm not minimizing them, but they're on the surface. If you just look a little bit deeper, if we can just look beyond the perceptions and the perspectives and look deep to the core, look to who we are as human beings and individuals, that doesn't change generation to generation. Our core, our wants, our desires, our needs, they're not that different. From Boomer to Xer to Mill, and from Mill to Gen Z, they're not that different. We aspire for very similar achievements as that generation does. We are actualized by very similar activities as that generation is. Look to the core. At the core, we aren't that different.